Alright, so today I'm going to show you motherfuckers how to play Claw. This is the Xbox One controller if you couldn't tell, but it's basically the same positioning for any kind of controller. N64, GameCube, PlayStation, Xbox, you name it, same kind of positioning. So let's just get right into it, right? Shut the hell up and show us how to play Claw. This is a beginner's tutorial. I have been playing Claw for about 6 months now, and the reason I got into it was because I had gone through like a few Elite controllers and I didn't want to dish out another $150, $200 for a scuff controller. I was like, let me just do this. It'll be a good investment. I won't have to buy, these expensive ass controllers anymore if I just learn how to play Claw. And so that's what I did. And it's definitely been, like I said, a good investment. So anyways, you just grab the controller. There is also a double claw where you play Claw on both sides, but I'm not going to show you that today just because I don't do that myself. So grab the controller with your left hand like you normally would, and then grab it with your right hand like you normally would, but you're going to bring your pointer finger right here, and it kind of looks like a weird raptor claw or something like that. That's where it got the name from. But yeah, it's going to feel extremely awkward the first few days that you're playing like this. Maybe not, maybe you're a freak and it just feels really comfortable right away. But for me, it probably took about, I would say, a week and a half, 2 weeks before I became really comfortable with it, and it felt like second nature. But I've been playing games like this, even with paddles on the back. I'm still holding it like this for about 15, 20 years, so it definitely took a little bit of time to get used to this. The reason why people play this way, if you don't know, is it's a huge advantage not having to take your right thumb off the joystick and click over here to jump or click over here to reload. So when it comes to multiplayer games, it is a must to either have paddles on the back or to play Claw. Yeah, the main thing that was actually weird for me wasn't actually the clicking over here with my right pointer finger. It was actually the middle finger shooting. Like, I don't know why, but I really struggled the first few weeks with like clicking this instead of my pointer finger on the triggers. And as far as resting positions go for your pointer finger, you can kind of just rest it wherever you feel comfortable. So you're not even going to really think about it. It's just going to kind of come to you naturally, and you probably won't notice. But some people like to rest their pointer finger in like the middle when they're not clicking any buttons. Some people like to rest it like on the A button, on the Y button. I don't really notice where I rest mine. I think I kind of just have it in the middle, and then when I'm ready to click something, I click it. I should also mention, when I first started playing Claw, I noticed that I was like kind of straining. You see how my finger's like bending? Like, you don't want it to bend like this. Like, I was kind of doing this, which is really bad for your finger. You want to make sure it's always like this. You see how it's not straining, it's not bending like a crazy way or anything like that. You do not want this. So make sure you're not doing that. And I should also mention that there's like a bunch of YouTube tutorials out there which are great in showing you how to play Claw, but I'm going to be honest, when I first started learning how to play Claw, my wrist was hurting really bad, and I couldn't figure out why. I was following word for word what some of these YouTubers were saying of how to play Claw and how to hold the controller. And I just want to say this: listen to your body. If your wrist is hurting, then you're obviously not holding it correctly, but don't try to follow don't try to follow the YouTube videos word for word, even my video. Just hold the controller however it feels comfortable. If some people are going to feel more comfortable with your hand more on the side of the controller like this, some people feel more comfortable with it more down here. It kind of just depends on the person. Depends, again, the people on YouTube that are telling you how to play a specific way or hold the controller a specific way, they don't know how big your hands are. They don't know how big your dick is. They don't know shit about you. So kind of just depends, a lot of different factors. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys a hand cam. I want to say this too: you're going to want to play bots the first week or two. You're going to want to hop in private lobbies, play public matches. Don't play anything competitively. I mean, you can, I'm not saying don't, but it's definitely going to take a few weeks. You're going to get frustrated if you're playing like anything super competitive when you're trying to learn this. But let's hop into the hand cam. We're going to hop into Call of Duty Vanguard, so let's get to it. Alright, so this is the hand cam as you're seeing on the screen, and like I mentioned earlier, you're going to want to hop into some private lobbies, shoot some bots, feel like an absolute monster against these shit cans, and then you can test your skill in the public. You can do whatever the hell you want. You can just hop right into public matches right at the get-go if you want to, but I definitely recommend going into private lobbies at first, because the first week or two I was getting overly confident and I thought I had it all figured out. I was going into public matches and I was getting shit on. So I definitely recommend at least like an hour or maybe hour and a half every single day for like the first week. Go into private lobbies, shoot some bots, and then go into public matches. I should also mention that I am playing on the bumper jumper tactical control scheme for Call of Duty. And that basically means that I am jumping with my left bumper. I am using A for tacticals, so I'm throwing stuns and stuff with my A button. And then I'm using B for melee, and I use my right stick. I click the right stick for slide cancel. As I burp and almost choke on it and die. Yeah, so I'm clicking right stick for sliding. I'm using B for melee. A is for my tactical grenades. So if you're looking at the hand cam and you're like, what the hell is happening? You know, when he clicks A, it's not jumping. That is why. I just told you. So don't get confused. I'm still using all the buttons on the right, but I thought I should mention that. And yeah, the gameplay is me shooting bots right now, but there is also a minute or two of me in public matches, so you can see how I do in there. And yeah, again, I've been playing like this for 6 or 7 months now, and I still have times when it feels a little awkward. Again, if I don't play for like an extended period of time. If I go like a week without playing and I come back to playing Claw, it doesn't feel like... It still feels a little weird, but I think that's just with anything. Even back in the day when I used to play non-Claw and I didn't play for a while, it would kind of feel weird coming back to playing. So I'm going to shut my mouth up for once in my life, and while I let you guys watch the rest of this, let me know if you're going to try it out or if you already play Claw, and I will kiss you later. Peace.
Reinforcements running thin. Watch your head, shells falling. Glide bot ready for target.